There are forests, and then there are places that breathe. The Pine Barrens of New Jersey is not just another woodland. It is a labyrinth of shadows where the trees whisper secrets and the wind carries warnings. You do not walk alone here, because deep within these cursed woods, something is waiting. The locals tell stories of witches that never died, of eyes that glow in the darkness, of an evil that was never buried. Some call it folklore, but those who have strayed too far into the barrens never came back to tell the truth. Tonight we enter the heart of darkness. Welcome to Pine Barrens. And if you hear a voice calling your name, do not answer. Before the settlers arrived, the Lenape tribes called this land the Cursed Place. They spoke of dark figures that moved between the trees, shapeless but watching. They claimed the ground was poisoned by something older than man, something hungry. Then, in the late 1600s, the Puritans came, and with them came the women who did not belong. Women who lived on the outskirts of society, women who practiced the forbidden. The Pine Barrens became a sanctuary for the outcasts. They built isolated cabins hidden from prying eyes, but soon the whispers began. Crops failed overnight. Livestock was found mutilated, their bodies arranged in eerie patterns. Children woke up screaming, their eyes filled with things they could not describe. The villagers knew what had to be done. On a moonless night in 1732, the hunters came. Armed with torches, crosses, and iron blades, they stormed the cabins in the woods. Women were dragged from their homes, screaming. Some were hung from the trees, some were drowned in the black river that cuts through the barrens, and some were burned alive. Their last words were not prayers, they were curses. You will never leave these woods alive. Your children will hear our voices in the night. We will never die. And as the flames devoured them, the sky turned black, and the Pine Barrens were never the same again. After that night, the town changed. People vanished without explanation. Men were found wandering the woods in a trance, unable to speak, their eyes glassy, their minds shattered. Children spoke of a woman in black standing at their windows at night, and those who entered the forest after dark never came back. By the 1800s, Pine Barrens was nearly deserted. The last remaining villagers warned travelers, if you hear a woman's voice in the forest, keep walking. If you see a shadow behind you, run. Because once the witches of Pine Barrens choose you, they do not let go. No story of the Pine Barrens is complete without the Jersey Devil. According to legend, in Leeds Point, a woman known as Mother Leeds gave birth to a creature not of this world, a baby with clawed hands, leathery wings, and eyes that burned like fire. Some say it was the devil's child, some say it was the last curse of the witches, reborn into flesh. To this day, strange sightings continue. Hikers report hearing inhuman screeches deep in the woods. Hunters have found mutilated deer, their bodies drained of blood, and some have even seen the creature itself, a dark shape with massive wings, staring at them from the trees before vanishing into the night. The disappearances are not just old legends, they continue to this very day. In 1981, a group of campers ventured into the heart of the Pine Barrens. Only one returned, a young woman, barefoot, covered in scratches, unable to speak for weeks. When she finally did, she whispered only one thing. They took them underground. Her friends were never found. In 2003, a police officer was called to investigate strange lights deep in the forest. His radio crackled. He spoke once. I see something. It's watching me. Then, silence. His patrol car was discovered 2 miles away. The door was open. The engine was still running, but he was never seen again. To this day, his gun, badge, and uniform remain missing, a mystery that no one can explain. One of the most terrifying first-hand encounters comes from a paranormal investigator named Daniel Graves. In 2017, Graves and his team set out to prove the legends were nothing but myths. What they found proved the opposite. Armed with night vision cameras and recorders, they walked into the forest at 11:45 p.m. At 12:07 a.m., their equipment started failing. Static filled their radios. A voice came through. "Leave." Then the screams began, not from them. From something in the woods, deep, echoing, not human. Graves turned, shining his flashlight into the darkness. And that's when he saw it, a figure standing among the trees. A woman, pale with hollow black eyes, her mouth moving but no sound coming out. Then she stepped toward him, and the last thing Graves remembers before blacking out was her hand reaching for his throat. He woke up at sunrise, lying on the forest floor, alone. His team gone, his footage erased, and on his arm, a deep burning scratch in the shape of a pentagram. Pine Barrens is not just another forest, it is a graveyard of the forgotten. A place where the dead do not sleep, and those who enter never walk alone. If you ever find yourself standing at the edge of these woods, and you hear a voice whispering your name, do not turn around, because the witches of Pine Barrens are still here, and they are always waiting, a final whisper in the wind. Come closer,